Hello again. As you know, I am Eli the Computer Guy, and that is Texas the Corgi, and Tonto the Corgi is sitting by my feet, and we do the Daily Blob talk show. So this is my 2-hour talk show where I talk to you guys about the real world of technology. What is going on out there in the real world. So the other review that I'm doing today is the jumper card smartphone jumper cables. So this is an Indiegogo campaign, and we ran into these guys at CES. Tony ran into these guys, and this is a pretty nifty, neat idea. Which is a different concept than the normal little cables and batteries that we see for smartphones. So as I've been talking about, I've been doing a lot of reviews on external battery packs for smartphones, and when I started doing reviews on those, I figured there weren't too many ways to create an external battery pack for a smartphone. And then people kept sending me more and more and more of these things, and we find out there's lots of different ways to do it. Now, of course, the question then becomes, how do you separate yourself in the market? How do you make your little device better than everybody else's? So if there's a zillion people all selling external battery packs for smartphones, how do you stand out from the crowd? And that's where this little jumper card comes in. So the thing with this is basically this is a really small form factor device. So this is, again, it's about the size of a credit card, and it's about as thick as like 3 or 4 credit cards. So the idea is this is the kind of thing that you could slip into your wallet and not notice. I'm not sure it's that small, but that's the idea at least. Now there's a couple of things with this that try to make it cool. Now the first thing is the problem that a lot of us are running into is we're trying to charge our devices while we're on the road, and we're trying to connect them to our computers. The problem is with most of the things is you have this long 3-foot cable, and you have to wrap up the cable, and the cable gets tangled and stuff and all that. So one of the cool parts with this is it allows you to connect to your computer, and it keeps all of the connectors in this nice little credit card thing. So these connectors are slotted into this little credit card, and then all you do is when you want to connect this to your computer, you take the USB out, you connect it to the computer, and then you connect this to either your old iPhone or your micro USB or your lightning connector, and that way you can synchronize or you can charge your phone or device from your computer. Now beyond that, what makes this kind of cool is that this actually has a battery in it. So I've been demoing and I've been reviewing all these external battery packs, and the big thing is how much power is in the battery pack. So first there were 4,000 milliamp hours, and then there were 9,000 milliamp hours, and then there were 15,000 milliamp hours. Well, the interesting part with this is the question is most of us, when we lose power on the road, we don't need a full charge for our smartphone. We just need enough of a charge to call the wife, to tell the wife we're going to be late so we don't get screamed at when we get home. So what they've done is they've made this small, and then they only put a 500 milliamp hour battery pack in here. So basically this doesn't give you enough charge to fully recharge your phone, but this does have enough battery in here that if your phone is dead, it can charge it enough so that you can make a few calls and tell people you're going to be late for dinner. So again, that's one of the nice things, because then you can just slip this into your wallet or into your pocket, and then even if your phone dies, at least you've got a couple phone calls of battery power left in this. Then of course, because they always have to put in another gadget just to look cool, they have a little flashlight in here. Again, I don't know, it's a good flashlight. Do you want a flashlight on your card? I don't know. I think it's just a little gimmick. But other than that, it's good. I'm surprised for an Indiegogo campaign. It is built very, very well. It feels good. It looks good. The material is very good. I figured, like I say, when I got this for an Indiegogo campaign, I figured I would be getting a really, really kind of crappy prototype. Like, hey, this is what we're thinking about doing. But this is a solid device right here. I would buy this device if they hadn't sent me 2 of them. But they sent me 2, so I'm going to use 2 of them. But yeah, so it is called the jumper card. If you're interested in this, again, this is a Indiegogo campaign. So you have to go to the Indiegogo website and help them crowdfund so that they can get enough money to actually manufacture this thing. So this Indiegogo campaign started today. As of this minute, Let's see, what are they at this minute? As of this minute, they're at $971 US, and all they need is 10,000 in order to get their goal. But if you come here and you take a look at their Indiegogo campaign, you know, they'll go through and they'll tell you all the things about why their thing is special and blah 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 blah. Again, you know, any kind of crowdfunding, always do your due diligence. Always do your due diligence. Make sure you trust the people that you are giving the money to for the crowdfunding. But what I will say is the device that I actually in fact have in my hand is a very nice, well-built device that seems to do what the task it's supposed to do well. Again, just having a nice little extra battery boost and a connector for your smartphone or a tablet. There's nothing down. There's no bad side to this. For 20 bucks, this is a good thing. That's my thought.